Hello, welcome to your 15-minute shoulder opener flow. Begin in a seated position. Close your eyes and right away drop your chin to your chest. Feel the immediate stretch in the back of your neck. And then roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Place your left hand out to the side, tent the fingertips, and place your right hand on top of your head and gently just pull away, creating space in the top of the shoulder, the back, and the sides of the neck. Release and come to a neutral position. Drop your chin to your chest. Roll your left ear to your left shoulder. Right fingertips out to the side. Left hand comes to the top of the head to gently pull away. Breathe into that space. And then release. Drop your chin to your chest. Start to make full circles. So bring one ear to one shoulder, then drop the head back, look up, and bring it all the way back around. Continue this at your own pace, stopping where you feel any kinks, any tension, and go the opposite way as well. So reverse after a few rounds in one way. Before you get too dizzy, return your head to neutral position. Open your eyes, big breath, reach both arms up. Bring your right hand down, left arm reaches up and over. Look to the sky, both sit bones down. Rotate your shoulder to look towards your right thigh and start to walk both fingertips out beyond your thigh to a diagonal. And then come through center, just releasing the lower back here. And walking both hands over to the left side, reaching to the left diagonal of your left knee. Relaxing the head. Return to your side body stretch on that side. So left hand down, right bicep to the ear. Big breath back up to the sky, both arms, and interlock the fingertips. Flip your palms and stretch through the fingertips. Bring both arms so they're extended out in front of you. Keep the arms straight if you can. Slight bend in the left elbow. Bring both arms over to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Then back through center. Bring the arms to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Back through center. Big reach, slight back bend. Exhale down. Roll through the wrist, the shoulders. Come to tuck your toes. Sit on your heels. Feel that stretch in the back of the feet. If this is too uncomfortable, feel free to untuck your toes and just sit on your heels. Let's get that extra stretch. Tuck your toes. Interlock both hands behind you. This time bring your palms together. Stretch the knuckles down toward the ceiling. Open your chest. And coming through a little camel flow, lift your hips off your heels as you open your chest to the sky. Drop your head back. As you exhale, lower your butt down to your heels as you lean your torso forward over your thighs. Extend your hands to the sky. Again, inhale, chest up, head back, hips off the heels, open heart, open throat. Exhale, hips down, start to lean forward, chest reaches beyond your thighs. Feel free to untuck your toes as you fold forward, extending your knuckles to the ceiling, then slightly lifting the hips off the heels to roll onto the crown of the head for rabbit. Just gently here, still most of the weight in the legs. You can release the hips down to a child's pose, unlock your hands. Extend them out in front of you to your devotional child's pose. Breathe here. Let go of any tension. Bring your palms together and bend your elbows. Nice tricep stretch here. Try to reach the thumbs towards the back of the head or between the shoulder blades. Or keep the arms extended. And hips off the heels, roll through the spine onto the stomach. Cobra, bring your hands out wider than your shoulders. Tent your fingertips, bend your elbows. Inhale, chest lifts up. And exhale, wave down. Bring your left hand right beneath your shoulder, right close to your chest. With your right arm, you can have it at a 90-degree angle, or if your shoulder and chest are a little bit tight, straighten it and bring it out to the side, palm facing down. Bend your left leg and push on to your right side so you can roll over and drop your left foot behind you. And feel that opening in the chest, the shoulder, and relax your head and neck. Also opening into the hip as well. Roll back onto your tummy. Bring your right arm in close to your chest, underneath your shoulder, and bring your left arm out either straight or 90 degrees. Bend your right leg. Push into your right hand, roll onto your left side, and drop your right foot behind you on the floor. Just doing the same thing on this side. Relax and breathe. Roll back onto your stomach. Bring both hands underneath your chest and push up into a seal pose or relaxed upward facing dog. Just really open through the chest. Come back into your child's pose. Come on to the tippy toes into your cosmic egg. So tippy toes, bring the thighs together, wrap your arms around your knees, give yourself a hug. Try to keep your balance. And slowly start to straighten the legs, lift the hips up to the sky for your forward fold. Just walk it out here. Be nice and gentle with your low back. Generous bend in the knees. And roll up to standing position, vertebra by vertebra. Stand strong in your mountain pose. And a good thing to do just to open up the shoulders wherever, whenever, is just to take some simple arm rolls, shoulder rolls. So just start circling your right arm, whichever direction. Just finding that mobility, that 360-degree rotation in the shoulder and rotator cuff. Same thing on the other side. Not so much swinging, just controlled circles just to move that joint. Come back to standing position. Step forward with your right foot. Parsvatanasana. A few different arm variations. You can interlock your fingertips behind you, stretch your knuckles down towards the ground. Cross your elbows, grab opposite elbow behind your back, or come to Anjali Mudra, but behind your back. So thumbs facing behind you, and the knife edge of your pinkies right in the middle of your shoulder blades. Open your chest, inhale, look towards the sky, and keep your stomach in, keep that gut in. Slowly lower down and relax your head and neck. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Release your arms to frame your foot for balance. Shift the weight forward into Warrior 3. So find a little gaze point, a couple inches beyond you. Lift your left leg up, extend it towards the back of the room. Hips are square. You can bring your hands to heart center and keep your balance here. Slowly come to a standing position, balancing on your right leg. Left knee comes up. Cross it up and over for Garudasana, eagle pose. So wrap your ankle around your calf muscle. Find your eagle arms. Left arm underneath right. Balance. Inhale, uncross. Both arms reach up to the sky. Directly step back with your right foot. So this time left foot in front, right foot behind. Go directly into Parsvatanasana on this side. Find your arm variation. Open your chest, take a breath. Fold forward. Square your hips, so left hip back, right hip forward. Shift the weight into the front leg as you gaze forward. Come up about halfway. Unbind your arms, fingertips to the floor. Find your gaze point, shift the weight forward. Warrior 3, lift your right leg up behind you. Come parallel with the ground. Hands to heart center, balance. And start to stand upright. Bring your right knee up to a 90-degree angle. Cross it up and over your left. Wrap your ankle around. Sink into your Garudasana. Eagle arms. Right arm underneath the left. Squeeze your thighs, stomach in. Sink low and balance. Uncross. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Walk it out. Step back to downward facing dog. Doing some twists in downward facing dog. Leave your right hand planted. Take your left hand and reach across to grab the outside of your right ankle. So you're looking underneath your right armpit, your right shoulder, and finding that twist between the shoulder blades, maintaining your balance. And switch sides. Return your left hand. Grab the outside of your left ankle with your right hand. Replace. Slow vinyasa. Bend your knees, bring them to the ground. Turn your elbows into the body and arch your spine. Start to bring your chest down first. So lean forward, bring your chest down first, elbows still close and tight. Then drop your hips, your stomach. Straighten the arms to upward facing dog. And flow back into child's pose. Just a little slinky vinyasa. You can open your knees wide because we are going to do thread the needle right here in child's pose. Leave your left arm extended. Bring your right hand, slide it underneath your chest so you can lower your shoulder, your ear onto the ground, looking underneath your left arm. Come onto the fingertips. Sit the hips into the heels. And switch sides. Replace your right arm, extend it out in front of you. Slide your left hand underneath. Bring your shoulder, your ear to the ground. Hips into the heels. Twisty, twisty. Opening up the middle of the back. Start to unthread your needle. Bring your hands to your knees. Round the spine and slowly come up to a seated position, hips on your heels. And take your eagle arm variation. Right arm underneath the left. Palms together. Start to lift the elbows up and down away from your chest with your breath. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, elbows down away from your chest. You can give yourself a hug as well. Open the arms up and switch sides. Left arm underneath right. Palms together. Same thing. Elbows up and down. Just feel the separation of the shoulder blades. Up and down. Give yourself a hug. Open the arms up. Gather all that positive energy. Arms reach up overhead, palms together. Bring them down to your third eye, down to your heart. Acknowledge yourself, your practice. And this is where I leave you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much. See you next time.